Welcome back to the show, Jordan
Thank
Peele.
you. Thank you very much.
I'm so happy to have you back and good to see you again. And congrats on everything. I mean, ever since Get Out, I'm going to say that now your name has become synonymous with horror. And Halloween is coming up. Do you get into this? Do you dress up?
Halloween, I'm actually not as good at Halloween as you might think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not as good. I used to be, but I have bad costumes these days. It's kind of like I do Halloween every other day of the year.
Yeah. Yeah,
So on Halloween, this is my day off.
Yeah, Halloween's your day off. But I asked you to bring in some costumes of when you were a kid and things you did, because you used to go for it.
I was the man. I was the Halloween man when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So you can see where I started. Yeah.
Now this one right here, this costume. Can you explain this one here?
So this is me. I'm a poker table.
Yeah, that's a great costume.
A poker table. I've got a plate of pretzels on my head, and I got stuck in the stairwell of my home trying to get out to trick or treat.
Did you really?
Thank you.
I like that
Very
one.
inventive.
This one's very good one. Look at this.
Okay. These are good. Okay, this was my half devil, half angel.
Ooh, that's a complicated costume.
Yeah, when your kid wants to dress like this, you know you have problems. On your hands.
Yeah. This next one.
A lot of nuance. I don't know.
I feel like you could even do it this year if you want to. This is.
Oh yeah, that's Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, sure.
You crushed that one.
They didn't have the store-bought Beetlejuice costumes today. You had to find stuff in the garbage.
You really went for it. Yeah, you did. But you made it. You went for it. But now this one's just from a couple years ago. Can you explain who you were here?
Okay, this is that's baby Forrest Whitaker. So
you're baby Forrest Whitaker.
it gets hard to really put on a production number, you know. So yeah, I would just go around like this and be like, trick or treat, and people would get scared.
They would think it's actually baby Forrest Whitaker coming out the
a baby with gravitas and and menace.
Congrats on what you've done. I mean, man, oh man, you've mastered the genre. It's so fun to watch and so scary, but so inventive. And I'm just psyched. I thought it'd be a fun game to play. This thing I've seen. It's called the Blind Rank Horror Challenge.
Yes.
Okay, so the idea is we have 1 through 6 on this list, okay?
Yes.
And then I'm going to show you different random movie titles.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me where they go, not knowing the titles I'm about to show you.
Okay, I've seen this.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you one. There's going to be 5 left.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
This is the scariest movie, the first horror movies. The best.
Let's get it done. What do we got? Okay, The Exorcist. Wow. Okay, so you're starting with The Exorcist.
Yeah, where does this
That's
go?
really, you're leaving very little room. I'm gonna say 2. It's widely regarded as the greatest horror film of all time.
All right,
But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what one could be, and let's put Exorcist on 2.
All right, so Exorcist on 2. This is a good choice. The audience seems to agree.
That's it. Okay. Now, so that's very popular film. Okay.
Yeah.
So, this is tough, but, because The Exorcist is so, it goes on the grotesque journey so hardcore. I'm gonna put Psycho right below it at 3.
Okay.
This feels weird.
I think so. No, I like that you're doing this. I like
weird.
I like that you're doing it.
Okay, all right.
Oh, this is all right. Horror movies.
What you got for me? Okay, Saw.
Saw.
Okay. So this, very interesting. What have you... Have you all been tortured by the Jigsaw killer? Yes, kind of. I mean, those movies are basically torture to watch, and in a very artful way.
Yes.
I think it's in a different league. These are in a different league completely for me.
Okay.
All respect to Saw. Let's put Saw at 6. I had to put something at 6.
Now you had to. This is very
You guys
interesting.
were the ones that
All right,
moaned.
we'll see.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's see.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Okay, The Shining, right, okay.
Yeah,
The Shining. The Shining, he said 5.
Yeah, some guy just said 5.
I mean, The Shining is one of the greatest films of all time.
Yes.
Stanley Kubrick's masterpiece.
Frightening.
I'm gonna leave some suspense here. I'm gonna put it at 4. I'm gonna leave suspense.
I like this list.
I love that I get applause for absolutely nerding out in front of you people. This is wonderful. Thank you.
I
love your
We're down to
audience.
2 more, so one you think is going to be 1, one's going to be 5.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I might be in trouble. Oh, nightmare. Okay. So this is the movie that when I was a kid, I couldn't see the poster for this movie without getting nightmares.
Yeah.
Freddy, the thing about Freddy that's so chilling to me is that he's funny. He's like he was always cracking a joke when he was and you know, killing him, you know, with like a pun. Which was just
There's
always making
more for Fred because it gets your guard down.
Yeah,
You go, I shouldn't laugh at you.
So if you're dreaming you're on a talk show and he kills you, he goes, "Let me show you your heart." You know?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Exactly.
And so as a kid, I was very freaked out. That's a 1. That's gonna go as 1. I'm gonna do it.
That's a shocker for everybody.
Ready? Is that a shocker?
That's a shocker for everybody.
So now this one is just gonna be what it is.
Yeah, but this one is very interesting because this one is Get Out. So, congratulations. That one goes right at 5.
I'll take it.
That's good.
Take it. That did pretty good.
That's it. Jordan Peele's list.
I did pretty good.
Your next
Fun.
movie is listed as one of the most anticipated horror movies of 2026. It's not even, no one even knows what the premise is. No one knows what the cast is. No one
right.
even knows if it's been shot already. No one even knows.
Yes. Let the
Wow.
mystery swirl.
Yes!
You're not getting anything out of me tonight, Jimmy.
No, come on! You have nothing.
What could it be?
Yeah. Or do we?
Where could it be? Who could it be?
Well, where could it be? That's a hint.
We know when.
Do we? 2026.
That's all we
That's
know.
all we know.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep everybody in a painful suspense. And then.
Yeah. No, that's what we kind of want, right?
Yeah. Trust me. You're gonna. It'll pay off.
It will.
Yeah.
It will. And
It's gonna be Baby Forrest Whitaker, the film.
No, you don't want the spoiler, yeah. But I mean, you were saying backstage that when you were doing comedy stuff, you would watch Scare Tactics and kind of get ideas for horror things.
Yeah. I love Scare Tactics. I love the show. Before I ever wrote a script, you know, it's hard to write a horror script because you're always putting your main character in a situation that most people would just up and leave. And it's hard to understand how people would keep themselves in a scary situation. Well, this shows Scare Tactics.
Yeah.
Like every day I would just watch it and you see how real people will justify staying in really creepy situations, and it's so fun. So we had, you know, the producer of the original show approached me, said, "Let's reboot it." I said, "Yeah, I gotta get more people to study."
Yes, you really do need this.
Yeah.
You can't take your eyes off it once you're watching. You're like, I can't believe someone would do this to their own friend or their own family member.
Yes, well,
People do.
people do.
Yeah.
I was dressed as a poker table for Halloween by my mother.
That's a great costume.
That was a good prank.
It's a great prank. Did you used to get pranked? Or were you the pranker or were you the prankee?
Well, I would have been the pranky. Yeah, I mean, I no brothers and sisters growing up, so I was the person who, you know, didn't know when the punch was coming. You know, so this is the revenge.
Yeah, this is a little revenge. I want to show everyone a clip.
supervillain moment
Here's a
here.
peek at Scare Tactics. Take a look at this.
You're visiting with Private Regan.
Yeah.
It's very nice of you. My name is Chaplain Bingham. Private, how are you doing today?
I don't want them here.
Good.
Get him away!
Regan, we try to help you.
Now! Go!
Regan,
Go!
what is happening?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What would you do?
What would you do?
What would you do? Jordan Peele, everyone. Scare Tactics. Airs Fridays at 10 p.m. on USA Network. We love you, bud. Please come back. More tonight, after the break. Stick around, everybody.